Hello there, welcome back. Wait, that's not what I say. Hey guys, what's poppin'? And today I'm gonna show you not how to scam, because to be honest, we're not scamming, we're winning. Today I'm gonna show you how to get the ultimate 80s purple rain, whatever the you wanna call it, look. Okay, let's get this over with.
I got what you need every season, giving you the ease you can't keep on. Got me in your sleep, hold me deep.
Got white written all over. She got white written all over. All a nigga know is how to fuck a good thing up. Run from the pain, sip lean, smoke tree up. When I'm in your town, press pound, hit me up. When I'm in your town, press pound, hit me up.
I'm gonna start with this Palmer's stretch cream, well, massage cream for stretch marks. Stretch marks cream, I don't know. I'm using this as a moisturizer slash primer. Primers don't really do anything for me. They might make the makeup look a little smoother, but they're also $7 of wasted money that I can spend on Chipotle. So that's what we're not about to do. So today I feel like I want to start with, is this my color? So starting off with this Wet n Wild foundation in the shade Cocoa. I feel like it's Cacao. This is like their photo focus foundation. It's not new, but it's not like 10 years old either, like the Maybelline Superstay or like Fit Me or whatever the fuck. Let me get something to blend this first. I'm gonna be taking my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. You already know the drill. Now I know what you might be thinking. That isn't your color. And you are absolutely right. So once you get your foundation all over your face, or you dot it, or you apply it with Q-tips, whatever you like to do, you're gonna wanna blend it out. You know, the shade Up matches my face and like blends well into my neck, but something about it just, it's like, it's too pink, you know? So that's why I have one shade down, just to even things out. Why did no one tell me there was an actual booger in my nose? Like a fat one. It's actually like low-key hot out here. So this may not have been the best idea, but I just don't like shooting inside. It doesn't do it for me. God, I've really got to find something that matches me. This is just getting ridiculous. I'm gonna be here a while. I can already tell. Now, I saw this on Twitter, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Mario Badescu rose water that I mixed in with some actual, just regular water, and I'm gonna spray that all over my face and let that like melt in with the foundation, because like last time I did this in a video for the red look, my foundation was looking good. Now you may be thinking, Sophie, if you're sweating and you're filming outside, why would you spray your face with water? Good question. I don't know the answer either, but what I do know is that I'm about to look good. I actually have like a whole towel, but I don't want to get it dirty with foundation. I just want to like dab off, you know, those like stray droplets that never soak into your skin. Now I'm gonna go in with my Photo Focus concealer from Wet n Wild in the shade Light Medium Beige. The shade under it is too orange for me, but I mean, there's no such thing as too orange, am I right? It's just, it doesn't conceal, and it looks, I don't know, Jackie Aina likes to let her concealer sit, but I'm impatient just because my concealer is, wait, one second. Just because my concealer is very bright, I like to, what is it called? Blend with the same thing I blend my foundation with, so that it can blend seamlessly into the face. So if you're worried about flashback, or your concealer just looks too light in pictures, but in real life it looks just fine, try blending the edges of the concealer if you're using just concealer. Or if you just use a really, really light concealer like me, and a foundation that matches somebody's neck, not yours, someone's. I swear to God, if it starts to storm, I think now that I have this microphone, I can be a little bit more not lenient. I can get away with a lot more now that the microphone is catching just my voice and not the kid playing over there and someone's old 20-year-old AC machine over there. You know, I'm gonna take this Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade 01 Light, and this is actually like their old, like OG powder that no one really uses, but they still sell it in stores. I bought it freshman year just to try it, and I actually really liked it. Like, it really mattified my face, especially when I would push it in with a puff. I'm basically putting it where I put concealer. Now, to set the rest of my face, and to kind of get rid of some of that orange glow that's going on here, you know, that Oompa Loompa look, I'm actually gonna take this True Match powder in the shade W6, which is one shade lighter than my actual face shade, which is W7. I feel like I've always been a W8, but I never got the chance to buy a W8, so guess we'll never know. If you tend to do your makeup the way that beauty gurus did their makeup back in 2007 to 2010, where they would like swirl a bunch of bronzer and like swirl a bunch of powder, and they would just like not look good at all, that I don't do that. I like to pat, because then it minimizes the possibility of you swirling around dead skin and then your makeup just looking cakey and unblended. I really need to get some of that anti-insect spray, what is it called, off, whatever the hell it's called. Using a slightly lighter powder also helps me blend it towards the top of my face, because while the foundation is aimed to match my weirdly tanned forehead and darkish neck, it's also a little bit too dark when I do want to blend it like into my hairline or something, especially when you're using a foundation that might not be like directly your color, but you didn't want to look like Casper, or you didn't want to look like Jasper, the friendly cousin. If a makeup artist tells you to get a lighter foundation, they're lying to you, because it's always better to get a darker foundation and brighten it up than a lighter foundation that you cannot tone down for the life of you. To contour and kind of darken up the face, I'm going to be using this Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder, and I'm pretty sure this is my mom. It just ended up in my makeup kit somehow. I probably stole it, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush that's just like a powder brush, but it does have like a skinniness to it. It's not necessarily like the fattest powder brush that I own. I don't know, I can't tell you. What I can tell you is that the best contours are the ones that match you the best, and that would be very skin toned looking powders. None of that foo-foo, you know, orange Oompa Loompa that you people keep blending into your faces on Instagram. None of that, sweetie. And I'm gonna take that same concealer that I was using earlier, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid to prime. Don't do your makeup outside. You will end up like, the sweat will end up soaking up all the powder, and then as soon as you cool off inside, the powder will resurface. I'm gonna take this fluffy Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. It's not the fluffiest crease brush they have, but this is like their flat eyeshadow C brush, and I just like to use it to blend my lid. Now I'm gonna zoom you guys in, not because I want you to see what a failure that my skin makeup is coming out to be, but I want you to see the eyes. I've been seeing a lot on Instagram that, like in the pictorials, that people don't like to set their wet concealer when, what is it called, doing eyeshadow. I want to try it, but I also don't want to look ridiculous, so I'm gonna set my eye. Hey, I'm a slave to habit. I'm gonna be taking my MAC P180 palette because it has the most colorful colors. I'm gonna take this purple, which is kind of like, it's more on the warmer side of the purples that I have here, and I'm just gonna pack that into the crease and then blend out. This is my favorite trick to perfect eyeshadow, because if you are not sure how your eyeshadow is going to turn out, you want to pack on the powder so it has something to grab onto, and then slowly blend out. Once you've got a feeling for how the eyeshadow is looking, how it's blending, because you know all eyeshadows are different, then you can kind of go a little ham. But you always want to start off slow, because it's very easy to build up, but it's very hard to tone down. Tap, tap, tap. Blend out. Your crease color is always going to be the color that goes out the farthest on the eye. Going into some deeper, darker purples, I'm gonna take this purple right here and I'm just gonna blend that into the crease. And for that, I'm gonna take this blending brush that I got off of Amazon. It's just a little dome shape. It's fluffy. It was like 99 cents or something like that. So girl, you don't need to be, you don't need to have money. You don't need to spend money to be cute. You don't. I'm probably like the brokest beauty guru out here because, you know, all these 12-year-olds be having like Tarte and all of this shit. And they're on Instagram like, hey guys, I'm 12 and I don't use lashes, but I have Tarte foundation. Me over here still using my drugstore. You see how you still kind of see the pink on the outside even though I'm blending over it? That's what we want. We want that nice gradient effect. I always forget about this like inner corner little part. Now I'm gonna take this super dark and like missing in action purple. Really focus it. Same brush, you know, we don't give a damn. And I'm just gonna focus that on the outer V and then move it in a little bit. In real life, things always look fine and dandy until you take a picture and notice that one of your eyelashes is like completely lopsided and you're like, oh, what are we gonna do about that? If your eyeshadow tends to not blend all the way up to your brow bone, like this one it did blend but this one it didn't, don't worry about that. We use brow highlight for a reason, queen. You don't have to do this. I mean, I say that like you're gonna follow the tutorial, but I'm gonna take this flat-ended, you know, eyeshadow brush, just regular. I'm gonna dip that into black. So right in the crease, look. I don't even tap it because I don't want too much. Right in the crease. Try not to focus too much on blending. Right now we're just trying to get that black. Oh my god, it looks ridiculous on camera. So now I'm just taking that same blending brush and I'm just blending out the black. I know this looks ridiculous, but trust me, I have a way. Okay, now for the exciting part that's gonna make this eye look make a lot more sense. We are gonna be cutting the crease. This brush is just a flat eyeshadow brush, you know, and I'm gonna be using that to cut the crease, you feel me? To cut the crease, I'm just gonna put the concealer on my eye. I always like to start in the center and work my way outwards. Just in case something goes wrong, I can always put a shimmer on top. I know that my makeup methods may not be the most orthodox, but there are really no rules in makeup. And that's what I like about it, it's so freeform. That's about as cut creasy as it's gonna get because I can't go any higher. I'm gonna take this super, I don't know if you can see that, to be honest. It's like crack cocaine, bright white. I'm gonna take a super similar flat eyeshadow brush, whatever. It has like a weird angle to it. None of my concern. And I'm just gonna take that, you know, crack colored white color and I'm just gonna set the cut crease. I've always had a thing for like semi-blended cut creases where like it's cut, but you know, it's not like a gash, you know. It'll look better with eyeliner. That's all I'm gonna say. So now time for eyeliner. There we go. And this is in the color shade. It says it's waterproof, but the shit doesn't even come off for it to be waterproof. This is just black, it's just black. For the eyeliner, I'm going to kind of follow the line of the cut crease. That is some sad ass black liner. Like it's working as you can see, but like I do not approve this message. Bitch. Not cutting it. I'm gonna dip the felt tip because I really like the felt tip into the cream liner. And dab that on the sides of my eyeliner. I'm just gonna brush out the edges. I'm gonna take Miss dark purple, dark warm purple over here. What is this, like a smudge brush? I'm gonna take this glitter liner from e.l.f. For mascara, I'm gonna be taking the Great Lash, and this is in the shade brownish black, just because like I bought it by accident, and then I tried to play it off like to myself, like, oh, this is fine. Like I wanted a more natural mascara anyway. I'm gonna be using these Dramatic Babies, and I'm gonna be using this dirty ass duo glue, clear to white. Look, with lashes. This one's not completely dry yet, ignore that. Sorry for the yellow lighting, but like I just need something to like, you know, see my face. So I fleekified my brows, blended the concealer into my foundation and everything, and now we're gonna do brow highlight. So I added the inner corner, like a silver. For the lower lash line, I'm just gonna dip some of the crease colors on the lower lash line and then apply some mascara. For blush, I'm gonna be taking this matte MAC blush in the shade Burnt Pepper. I'm gonna be taking this Wet n Wild highlighter that I'm hitting pan on, and this is in the color Precious Petals. And to finish off, I'm gonna take this wine colored purple lipstick, and this is in the color HD Infatuation. Now I'm just gonna lightly spritz myself with some of my Mario Badescu Rose Water. And that's it, guys. That's the look. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do my makeup and just, you know, getting beat. Like this video, share it, tell your friends about it if you think that I'm cute or I'm funny or I have a good personality. If you hate me, if you think I'm ugly, doesn't matter, still share this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see, comment down below what you think, you feel me. Like, I love you guys and stay poppin'. Bye. Bitch.
No wonder why I do whatever I like. I do